Hello, Marina. Good
Hello,
afternoon.
Claudia.
Good to see you.
Thank you for inviting me.
Yeah. You're coming this year to Munich Knits. Um, you're living in Germany. You speak a
Mhm.
little German, I know, but better in English. So we will speak here in English, and we want our participants to get to know you a little bit better before they come to your workshop. So let's start with your knitting experience. It's always interesting for everyone to know, when did you learn to knit and what did you do first when you started?
First of all, thank you for inviting me, and I am so happy that I have the chance to be at your festival. I was sad last year that I could not even travel because of all this snow situation. So this year is going to be amazing, and I'm happy for teaching. I love teaching. Mm, I am from Greece. I live in Germany for 12 years now with my husband and my kids. My husband is German. And I learned knitting when I was 6 years old. My grandma taught me, and this is the way that I learned with the Greek way, with the yarn around the neck. And some years ago, I discovered that this is also the Portuguese style. I did not know that there were more. Actually, I did not know that there were other styles than Greek. So I did not know that there were that exists continental and English, and I was amazed at the first festival I participated to see people that they were knitting in another way.
Okay, yeah. It makes me always wonder when I see someone throwing or other stuff, and I wonder how they do it.
Yes, I when I participate when I go to some festivals, and sometimes I work with other some yarn dyers to sell their yarns, and sometimes it's a little bit quiet at the stand, and I have my knitting and I'm knitting. They stop and they look like what? And you see that they stop. They are looking and they don't. Sometimes they don't ask, but I like so I call them. Come, I will show you. I'm knitting the Greek style or the Portuguese style, and they find it so attractive and so interesting, so different. And I think I made a small investigation that it's very good for the back or the way
Mhm.
you sit, and that it's very good for the hands. If you have problems here, it's the best way to work. And some weeks ago, I was teaching at the Dutch Knitting Festival, the same course, and it was
Mhm.
sold out for both courses. I had it twice. And one lady participated, and she told me that she has many problems with her hands.
The wrists. Mhm.
Yes, and they I don't know how it's called in English. They slip. She cannot feel them sometimes, one or the other. And
Yeah. I have this problem sometimes that I don't feel my hands anymore, or that I cannot move them properly when I had a deadline and had to knit more than 2, 3 hours a day. Yeah, which is
yes,
not very healthy.
no, 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 no,
Yeah.
no.
So that's because of the torsion on your hands. You always do that. Yeah. So that's I think the style you are doing it maybe a lot more healthier, but it's for me not easy to relearn.
I will show you. Don't worry.
Okay, we'll
We
try.
will try together.
Okay.
And this lovely lady, she told me actually my I could not feel my hands when I was driving here. And then and after like half an hour or 1 hour of knitting, after I saw them, she was very excited. She told me, I can believe that I can knit for so long already and they don't hurt. I
Mhm.
really love it. And I
Okay.
love this feeling when you feel that you helped somebody, and
Yeah.
yeah, it's wonderful, it's wonderful. I don't have anything that I needed when I was 6 years old.
Me neither anymore.
And I don't think that I needed for many years when I was a child, because in Greece we don't need so much. I mean, it's not so cold, first of
Yeah,
all. So
yeah.
I don't remember myself having a proper pair of socks, a knitted pair of socks. I normally had shawls or hats from my grandma.
Mhm.
But I remember that I started knitting again when I moved from Barcelona to Germany.
Okay.
I was pregnant. I was on the last month of pregnancy, and we took the decision to come back. So I was trying to learn German in 1 month, and then I was I was working on we moved to a small village, which was catastrophe for me. But okay, so and then I found a yarn shop, and then I said, oh, here is a yarn shop. Then maybe I can try again to knit, and then I knitted a cardigan for my son, and it
Mhm.
was wonderful. And I wanted now to find it, but it was not easy. It's somewhere in the
Yeah.
in Kela.
Keller. Okay.
Somewhere. But I did found a lovely dress that I made for my daughter, which was
Oh,
that is crochet because I was trying both.
yeah.
That was for when she was newborn, and when she was like 3 years old, I made this. Oh,
Oh,
I still have a yarn.
very nice.
I made this beautiful cardigan for sure.
Okay. All right. So in your workshop, it's all about Greek knitting and just about the technique and style. So people have to expect that they come out of it and can do it.
Yes, they always do the same question when they come. Are you sure we're going to learn in 3 hours? And it's amazing because they do it. I do videos of them when they knit and they do it very, very well. I already know the classic mistakes they do, and I prevent,
Mhm.
and then I try to teach them. So normally I give them I'm going to show them. I gift them a design. So this is what they are going to take. It's one of
Okay.
my best sellers. And I
Mhm.
have it in 3 versions, one with long sleeves and one with straps. I
Okay.
give them a chart. I explain them, some of them, maybe they don't know how to read from a chart, but I
Mhm.
explain them how they read it. And then I show them every
Okay.
stitch, like knit stitch, purl stitch, the two decreases, the yarn overs. And then if at the end we have some time, I show some extra, like make one left, make one right. And I always go between two people, and I show them like in pairs. And I
Okay.
always go around to show them all the stitches, and we try them. Even somebody fits, because sometimes people, some of them learn very fast, so they follow the chart.
Yes.
Some of them maybe they are stuck, but it's not a problem at all. I stay there and we do it again and again until they learn it.
So it would be possible for beginners as well, or you should know a little bit about knitting already.
It's good if you know a little bit of knitting. At the last festival, I had a lady that had no idea of knitting. She could not even cast on the stitches, and this is a little bit hard because if you have absolutely no idea, if I say knit stitch and you don't know what a knit stitch
Yeah.
is,
Yeah.
it's a little bit more difficult. I mean, it always depends on how many people we have, because I want to be fair, and I don't want to be stuck with only one person when
Yeah.
everybody needs
That's
attention. Yes.
yeah. Okay. So it's not for absolute beginners. Okay.
Not for totally beginners.
Okay. Yeah, good. And you told me that you speak a little bit of Spanish and Italian as well. That's good to know because we have quite some people coming from other countries to Munich Knits. So maybe they're enticed now to come to your workshop as well, because you can explain to them if necessary in their own language.
Yes, yes. My Spanish is very good. My Italian is quite good. I speak a lot. I don't write it well, but I definitely can help them if they need help, and I can teach them. I can put them in small groups,
Mhm.
so I know. And even if also in German, I can help them if their English is not so good.
Okay. Yeah, good to know. So we are looking forward to having you here
Oh, me
very
too.
soon.
I love teaching. It's just a wonderful experience since the moment I tried it, that people that they cannot do what you do, and after 3 hours you see that they are like wow. And if sometimes they complete the whole swatch, it's wonderful, the feeling for everybody.
Okay,
So
good.
I'm very happy that you invited me. Thank you.
Okay, see you soon.
See you soon.
Bye-bye.
Bye.